diving into what can be a sensitive subject with teenagers in today's Therapy Thursday. Specialized clinical mental health counselor Sydney Parker from Modern Eve is joining us to share more on when normal is not so normal. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
This is an important subject. What would you say for parents, and especially talking with teens and how they're listening to them?
Yeah, so it's really important to just try to get curious about your kids. You know, they're all having their own experiences. They're learning for the first time a lot of the time, and a parent's job is just to listen and to make sure that your kids are seeing you model the behaviors that are going to help them be healthy.
Absolutely.
So what if you're just having a day where you're feeling a little insecure about your body? What do you do in that case?
Yeah, so being really careful about how you talk about your body as a parent is so important for your teens. They're going to learn from you what their relationship with their body is supposed to be like. And so being able to say, you know, oh, I'm having a bad body image day, or, you know, I'm feeling a little insecure today. Not that my body is ever bad, not that their body is ever bad. You know, our bodies are really intelligent, wise things. And showing our kids that is so, so important.
And we're talking specifically when our teen might be showing some signs that they're having a struggle with that body image, with maybe disordered eating. So you have some signs to keep an eye out for. The first one, you say it's normal to be having some of those bad days that Josh talked about. Now, it's not normal for maybe some intense emotional reactions and fear away the body looks. What would that look like?
Yeah, so we look out for shame, for I am statements, for good and bad and black and white thinking. So watching our teens, the way that they're talking about themselves, using those I am statements, and helping them remember that the way that they feel isn't always fact.
So are we looking at this with our teens? We're listening in, and you say normal is I ate a lot today, or I ate too much is occasionally okay. And then something not normal, shaming themselves about what they ate or didn't eat for I am what? I am...
Right. I ate too much, or I am bad, or...
I am bad for eating this.
Right. I shouldn't have done that, and I can't believe I did that. It kind of has that emotional weight to it.
And then as a parent, what are we responding with?
Right. So we're responding with, you know, it's normal to overeat some days, and your body knows what to do with that. Or, you know, you're still good even if you ate a little too much. This will pass.
You say it's normal to be curious about diets or others trying to lose weight, questioning if they need to do so. Not normal for dieting or cutting out certain food groups or types of food in order to alter their body. Okay, I feel like reading that could be a fine line, so tell us where it goes a little more extreme in the wrong direction.
Right, so your teenage years is not the time to diet. Really, diet culture tells us that it is normal to diet, to change our food intake, to try to change our bodies. And we're really fighting against this, especially in eating disorder specialized treatment, and showing our kids that it doesn't have to be normal to be dieting, to try to change their body. Instead, our job is to accept our bodies.
At the same time, are we alarmed when we hear phrases like this, maybe for the first time? How do we balance that out and not panic?
Right. So just keeping an open ear, I think it's very normal, like we said, that teens get curious about what's going on. It's their job to be learning and to be talking to their friends about these things and to have these conversations openly with our teens, encouraging their curiosity and being able to get curious with them about what is healthy, what is not, what is sustainable, and what could lead to disordered eating.
You know, it's so interesting to think about the diet culture that's out there, because sometimes when you're young and you're impressionable, you just hear it and you think that must be speaking to you too, and maybe you don't even need to be losing weight. And then maybe you start going in the wrong direction there because you just feel like everybody is supposed to be this certain way. We're supposed to diet. We're supposed to, you know, that's so hard. Even if parents are doing what they need to do at home, there's still the media. There's still friends at school school. What do we do with that aspect?
Right, it is everywhere, and that's why having these conversations is so important, so that when your kids go out, when they are surrounded by diet culture, they can come home and they can get these messages and they can talk about these messages, because diet culture is so pervasive and it's so normalized.
Well,
So calling that out.
it breeds insecurity, and just think, oh, latest fashion trends. Oh my gosh, I want this, I want that. Well, the same thing goes with the way we talk to our bodies and dieting. What's the latest trend in dieting? Well, maybe I need to hop on board. But I do like this. You say it's normal to talk to friends about occasional body insecurities. So just because you hear one thing doesn't mean that there is a cause for alarm.
Right. Yeah, and it's totally normal for your kid to be wondering and questioning, and it's just when things get really emotional, when they start taking action, changing their food.
And so the flip side, not normal, is comparing bodies with friends or trying to alter their bodies together through diet changes or exercise.
Exactly.
And easier said than done, but I mean, looking back, you think about junior high, high school years, the body's supposed to fluctuate. You're still growing. I mean, puberty is happening. Things are changing and altering just on their own anyway, so you do have to just kind of take care of it and let it do its thing. Trust your body.
Exactly. And your job as a parent is to love your kid, and that's the best thing you can do.
Yeah. Where do we follow along and find more with Modern Eve?
Yeah, so you can find us online, moderneve.org. And we have a great Instagram account and TikTok. We'd love to see you guys over there.
Thank you,
Reach out.
yeah, for this conversation. I think it's important. I think all parents and grandparents should listen in, and so should teens.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.